What is your take for that? Okay, let her finish. Because sometimes there is no one नहीं 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 थोड़ा बहुत ही पूछूंगी फिर आपको लगेगा कि कुछ ऐसा पूछूंगी ज़्यादा नहीं पूछूंगी फर्स्ट तो मास्क सेकंड पूछ रही हूँ Mantra, can you please come here for a few questions? So, Mantra, how does it feel to be at the third edition of Van Heusen G2 Fashion Night?
I've been there for a couple of shows, in fact, for every season, and it feels very nice to be back here. I love coming for GQ events. They're done so beautifully, so classily. There's always such a right mix of designers who are brought on board. There are those with experience, and there's some of them who are new and who are the new ones to watch out for. So it's a perfect mix, and it's always a very, very nice evening.
And who's your favorite designer?
The one I'm wearing right now, who's launching his menswear range, the one who I posed with a little while ago on the red carpet or whatever that is, Gaurav Gupta. I wear a lot of him, and I make it a point whenever I come for any one of his shows, I'm wearing something of his. So this beautiful red dress is his.
And what is your personal fashion style statement? Is it less or more? What do you prefer?
Well, I'm all for less, as in terms of minimal. When you're wearing a sari, when you're wearing Indian clothes, then you can jazz it up with heavy earrings, and you can jazz it up with jewelry. But when it comes to the Western silhouette, I prefer to keep everything very, very minimal. I'm not wearing a watch, I'm wearing very little jewelry. The statement is the dress, so sometimes you just go with that and don't let anything else get any attention. So I prefer minimalism unless I'm wearing Indian clothes, in which case then jazz it up as much as you want.
And last question, what is your style advice for 2018?
Oh my, what style advice can I possibly give? For 2018, I just think what I talked about just now, keep it simple, keep it minimal. I think minimalism came along and is here to stay for a little bit. So as far as the Western silhouette is concerned, less is more.
Ma'am, your first film, Dilwale Dulhaniya, released on the 20th of October 1995.
Did it?
And recently Ittifaq had released. So you complete 22 years in the industry. So how do you see the entire journey of yours?
Well, that's a very good question. Ittifaq was just like, it was, I don't count that as a role. The reason I did Ittifaq was because it was produced by BR Films, and Abhay Chopra, who directed the film, I worked with his father in my second serial that I ever did, called Aurat. And they are BR Films, the entire unit, the people are possibly the nicest people I've ever worked with in my life. So when Renu Chopra, that's Abhay's mum, called me and said, there's a role, I said, whatever it is, whether it's 1 day long or 20 days long, I'm doing it. So that's why I did it. That was a cameo. And the first film was an Aditya Chopra film, but it was a Yash Raj film. And this film is BR Films. So yeah, it's all in the family. And I've actually probably completed 23 years in the business, possibly, because I started with Shanti maybe 6-8 months, a year before Dilwale released.
Thank you for your time.
Ma'am,
how do you feel to be at the third edition of Van Heusen GQ Fashion Night?
I think it's fantastic. I love these cool initiatives by GQ. It's always fun to have something like this to go to in the city, especially when it's outdoors and the weather's great. So I'm very excited. Congratulations to GQ
And
again.
who's your favorite designer?
I'm here for the Arjun Khanna showing tonight. Unfortunately, he doesn't do women's wear. I wish he would. But yeah, I really think he's a master of his craft, and I'm always excited to see what he has in store.
And last question, what is your style advice for 2018?
So I really never have any style advice. I pretty much keep it classic. So my graph is always sort of plateaued in that sense. I'm not a trend following person. But as always, I just say wear what makes you comfortable. Stick to the classics because you can never go wrong. And yeah, I'm not a trend follower. So if that's not your thing, don't do that.
Thank you so much.
Have a lovely evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as we are about to begin.
Hello, how are you girls? How are we?
How does it feel to be here at the edition of Van Heusen GQ Fashion Night?
You know, I started as a model and I remember doing a Van Heusen men's fashion week, and I've had a very long association with GQ. So it feels good, yeah, to be back at a fashion event, wearing all nice clothes. It feels nice.
And who's your favorite designer?
My favorite designer is Varun Bhel, and because he's always given me clothes from when I started as an actor. So he's one of my favorite designers, and I think his cuts are very nice.
And last question, what is your style advice for 2018?
Just keep it simple, keep it cool, guys. बहुत गर्मी है, तो कुछ ऐसा पहनो जिसमें पसीने ना आए. That's all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Who's your favorite designer from the industry? I mean, the favorite actor from the fashion? Who do you idolize?
I don't idolize anybody, but I think Mr. Bachchan has a great sense of style. Imran Khan, the actor, has a great sense of style. Rahul Khanna, the actor, has a great sense of style. So all these are people who I look forward to. Yeah. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as we are about to begin.
I've always wanted to wear their clothes, and today finally I get to wear them. मैं एक्चुअली कल आ नहीं पाई, तो आज बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ क्योंकि गौरव गुप्ता का शो है और उनके लिए आई वॉक फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. माई फर्स्ट शो स्टॉपर वाज फॉर जीजी, सो इट्स अ वेरी स्पेशल नाइट फॉर मी टू कम says. Of course अगर मैं comfortable हूँ तो मैं पहनती हूँ, तो बहुत नखरे होते हैं, पर whatever I'm comfortable with मैं पहनती हूँ.
Which pieces do you look up to when it comes to fashion and style?
So of course Sonam, someone who completely changed the fashion industry in India, so definitely Sonam.
Before you go, कोई childhood memories हैं आपकी, मतलब जो हमें Children's Day पे आप share करना चाहोगे?
चाइल्डहुड मेमोरीज तो बस ट्यूशन्स में बंक करती थी, भागती थी ट्यूशन से, बहुत खेलती थी मैं, हमेशा बाहर प्लेग्राउंड्स पर होती थी, तो दैट वुड बी अ वेरी फॉन्ड चाइल्डहुड मेमोरी.
Would you like to wish our viewers, like probably if you have still a child in you?
Wishing everyone a very happy Children's Day. One thing for sure is don't let the child in you die, because then life just gets very boring.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys.
Deepika right, Deepika right. Deepika थोड़ा सा, Deepika थोड़ा सा. Deepika right. Deepika right.
Can you please come here for a few questions?
How are you?
Good. So Deepika, how do you feel to be at the 3rd edition of Vans and GQ Fashion Night?
It's amazing. I think it's always fun to be at fashion events, especially something that's put together by GQ, because it's always elegantly put together and it's always fun.
And who's your favorite designer?
Out of tonight or in life? Out of tonight.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, they're all friends. They're all friends and they're all equally talented, so I can't choose one.
And what are you wearing tonight? Which designer?
None of the above, because this is Sabya. जी यही कि हम भी बहुत खुश हैं और कि आप लोगों को सब इतना पसंद आया, इतना अच्छा लगा, और ये मेरा सबसे फेवरेट गाना है और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि सबको गाना इतना अच्छा लगा, चाहे वो केमिस्ट्री हो, विजुअलाइजेशन हो, जो मोमेंट्स है इस गाने के अंदर. I think we're equally excited for the release of the film, and it's going to be special.
Om Shanti Om has recently completed 10 years in the industry.
ऑफिस के बाहर बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम की गई, तो हमें भी फिल्म को लेकर बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम की जा रही है. कुछ कम्युनिटीज़ के लोग, ऐसे लोगों को कुछ कहना चाहेंगे क्योंकि अब फिल्म जो है
सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है सवाल.
Okay, tell us what is your style quotient, less or more?
Interesting. I think less, but not in the literal sense. But I think always keep the focus on like one thing. I'm not someone who, I don't like to accessorize too much. So like if you see tonight, wear a pair of earrings, but then there's no other accessories. So I think there has to be like one focus element. And yeah, I think I usually tend to steer towards classic and elegant.
And Deepika, how many shoes do you have in your wardrobe?
Quite a few. Quite a few. I'm obsessed with shoes. How are you? You like the song? You wish you were in it? Thank you.
And Shanti completes 10 years. From there to here, क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप?
It's been an incredible journey. In fact, I was with Farah the day we celebrated 10 years, and it was absolutely ironic that we were together because it was a last-minute plan and it just kind of fell into place. But somewhere I also feel like it's a sign. I'm spending a lot of time with her after a very long time, and it was great catching up with her. And it doesn't feel like I've been here 10 years. It just feels like, it just feels like I've just started off, and I feel like I have so much more to give and so much more to do. And I feel like this is just the beginning.
Ma'am, 3 don'ts while dressing yourself up.
Don't be uncomfortable. Don't do too many things. Don't put together too many elements, and don't not smile.
दीपिका, जब ऐसी फिल्म बनती है पद्मावती को लेकर लोग काफ़ी एक्साइटेड हैं, लेकिन कुछ चीज़ों की वजह से बार बार चीज़ें आती रहती हैं, और ये भी खबर आती है गुजरात में नहीं रिलीज़ होगी, बहुत सारी इलेक्शन की वजह से बहुत सारी चीज़ें हो रही हैं. तो ऐसे में एज अ एक्ट्रेस क्योंकि आपकी फिल्म है, संजय लीला बंसाली ने चीज़ें भी क्लियर की, उन्होंने वीडियो भी डाला, उसके बावजूद भी चीज़ें हो रही हैं, तो उसके बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी? क्या लोगों को क्या कहना चाहेंगी? फिल्म वैसी नहीं है, उसके बावजूद जो उसके मिथ जो चीज़ें आ रही है कि नहीं ऐसे होने वाले, इसकी वजह से विरोध हो रहा है, गलत फिल्में बन रही हैं.
हम कुछ नहीं कहेंगे.
दीपिका, चलिए अपने फैंस को जो इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं और बाकी लोगों को कोई मैसेज देना चाहेंगी अपनी फिल्म को लेकर?
नहीं, एक्चुअली मैं यही कहूँगी कि जो प्यार हम सबको मिल रहा है, और चाहे वो पोस्टर्स के लिए हो या ट्रेलर के लिए हो या गानों के लिए हो, आई थिंक वी आर ऑल very, very excited. I think we're very, very overwhelmed by the response, and we can't wait to share this film with everyone. It's been an incredible journey, and I think we're literally counting the days. We can't wait for the film to release, and we can't wait to share this experience with all of you.
आप जाएं उससे पहले, everyone wants the child inside them to live forever.
Yeah.
It's Children's Day is also nearby. अभी भी आप में बच्चा है?
मेरे बच्चे हैं? नहीं, मेरे Absolutely, absolutely, and I think we should all always try and keep that alive. I think that's the best part. I think, yes, I think with society, with with growing up, we tend to sort of lose that sometimes, but I think it's important to try and retain that as much as possible.
And Deepika, last question: what is your style advice for 2018?
Be yourself.
Thank you so much.
Deepika, ma'am here.
Do join us for dinner and drinks. Thank you and good night.
अरे बैठ जाओ विरल जी हाँ नीचे मैडम
पहले प्रिंट हो जाने दो फिर यहाँ पे आएगा
मैडम हमें भी फोटो कराइए ना
Can we have one fashion industry? Ocean rights, please.
Hello.
So Shahid, how do you feel walking the ramp?
Wait, guys. Make me look thin, people. No, you come here. No, come little inside. Trust me. Okay, great.
हमने देखा कि एक अलग अंदाज में आपने एंट्री मारी कुछ बताना चाहेंगे आप?
जी मैं गौरव ने जो मुझे गाइडेंस दी मैंने उसी को फॉलो किया. उनकी मेंस लाइन की लॉन्च है तो उनके लिए बहुत ही बड़ा दिन था. And I'm very happy that I could walk for him and be the showstopper for him. This is a great platform for him to present his line. And so there was a certain theme. उन्होंने जिस तरीके से पूरी अपने शो को डिज़ाइन किया था. He wanted me to walk a certain way, so I just followed what he wanted me to do.
Gaurav, good evening. Congratulations for the show.
Thank you.
Can you decode his walk, his look, and everything for us?
Shahid is a star, and this collection was all about stars and constellations. And for me, he's not just a star; he's a very prolific artist, and that's where we resonate. And this look is basically, all these lines all these constellation videos that you must have seen on the video, that there are all these constellations that were forming. So it's very geometric, it's progressive, it's sexy menswear basically.
Shahid, you were looking like a prince. ऐसा कुछ look था क्या? Resonating with a prince?
नहीं सर, वो 1 दिसंबर को है प्रिंस वाला. वो प्रिंस नहीं है, वो
वो
किंग
अब
है.
हमेशा ही प्रिंस लगते हैं.
शायद बहुत नहीं मैडम.
Sorry. It's great. I think he's one of the best designers we have, if not the best. And it's awesome to walk for somebody who's so good at what they do. And I'm so happy that he's come up with a men's line, because the women were pampered by him a lot. And finally the boys have a chance. So it was great. I'm so happy. And I hope people go and check his stuff out because he's fantastic.
Gaurav, what do you think
Thank
about
you.
this platform which GQ and Heusen has given?
GQ Fashion Nights is the only platform for bespoke menswear and celebrating menswear in this country, and it's actually the best platform and the only platform. And so kudos to GQ and kudos to Heusen for doing this. And this is the best platform that can be in this country.
Shahid, Miss Deepika Padukone was also here.
Oh, was she? I had no idea. I didn't know.
Has she gone?
महारानी तो आना ही था ना.
जी आपका सवाल है या सिर्फ बता रहे थे मुझे कि दीपिका आई थी. थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर लेटिंग मी नो.
Any style advice for 2018?
I'm the wrong person. I mean, you have him right here. You should be asking him. As far as I'm concerned, I think I like being sharp. I like being comfortable. I like expressing myself. And for me, there are no limits. I mean, how you feel is how you should look. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Follow his advice. That's what I would say. Be more inquisitive, like him.
Shahid, we are seeing you for the first time coming out since the trailer release.
नहीं मैं ऐसा नहीं, मैं रोज बाहर निकलता हूँ.
For the public platform in front of us, क्या प्रतिक्रिया आपको मिल रही है और क्या कहना चाहेंगे फिल्म के लिए?
Well, the film's supposed to be out in the 1st of December. हम बहुत proud हैं इस film के साथ. The whole team is very, very proud. I think it's going to be a very special cinematic experience. I think it's going to be something which I hope that the entire fraternity will be proud of. जिस तरह के responses मुझे trailer के बाद मिले हैं, genuinely the whole fraternity has come together to support the film because उन्हें ऐसा लगता है that when something so beautiful is coming, they don't think about it. ऐसा कहीं नहीं होता कि अरे यार इनकी है कि हमारी है. Sometimes films are so good or the trailer is so nice that everybody just comes out and says it's great that हिंदुस्तान में ऐसी film बन रही है. And I got a response like that. I mean, the visuals are larger than life, and the film speaks for itself. So we are all very, very excited and very proud.
गाना भी आया है तो
जी 2 गाने आए हैं, एक घूमर आया था कुछ 3 हफ्ते पहले और अभी एक दिल एक जान गाना कल आई थिंक कल लॉन्च हुआ है जी।
काफी प्रशंसा की जा रही है लाइक द वे यू आर बॉन्डिंग ऑन द स्क्रीन।
हाँ जी, या आई मीन इट्स ग्रेट, आई मीन द होल पर्पस ऑफ द सॉन्ग इज़ दैट इट्स द राजा एंड द रानी, इट्स महारावल रतन सिंह एंड पद्मावती एंड उनकी जो हस्बैंड वाइफ रिलेशनशिप है, जो रिलेशनशिप एज अ किंग एंड क्वीन है, जिन सिचुएशन से वो गुजरते हैं, सो देयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ लेयर्स टू द वे द सॉन्ग इज़। और अभी तो लोग सिर्फ आइसोलेशन में गाने को देख रहे हैं, जब फिल्म के अंदर देखेंगे सो दे विल अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ द सॉन्ग, बट आई हैव रिसीव्ड वेरी वेरी पॉजिटिव रिएक्शंस एंड वेरी हैप्पी।
अजीब सा थोड़ा माहौल, थोड़ा सा संयम, मतलब डर का सहमा सा भी माहौल है जो लोग क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, तो जिस तरह को इसको कैसे ले रहे हैं आप? कई कई घटनाएं होती हैं, तो आप उसके ऊपर क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
मैं कई महीनों से एक ही बात कह रहा हूँ कि फिल्म देखें फिर डिसाइड करें, फिल्म को मौका दें, पहले प्री कंसीव नोशंस ना बनाएं।
Okay, Shahid, what is one fashion trend you wish you would have followed and one you would have given a miss?
I'm loving these. I'm loving these, so I'm definitely going to follow this. You can sometimes do with more than just one zip. What I'm saying, like it's cool.
And what is your personal style quotient, less or more?
Well, it really depends. It depends on your definition of less and more.
A very good answer.
कौन ऐसा व्यक्ति है जिसके पास अपने आप स्टाइल की एडवाइस के लिए जाते हैं, या जो आपकी कौन?
He's like that. Have you met him on the phone? Okay, he'll get used to it. मैं सुन रहा हूँ, आप बोलिए।
जिसकी एडवाइस के लिए आप जाते हैं या जिसकी बात मानते हैं कपड़ों के सिलसिले?
अलग अलग लोग हैं, बिकॉज जब आप फिल्में कर रहे होते हैं तो फिल्में जो डिज़ाइन करते हैं आप उनकी बात सुनते हैं। फिल्म मेकर्स इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं। पर्सनली मैं वही पहनता हूँ जो मुझे पहनना पसंद लगता है। मेरे स्टाइलिस्ट हैं, फिलहाल मुझे अनीशा जैन स्टाइल करती हैं जो बहुत अच्छा स्टाइल करती हैं। आज मुझे गौरव गुप्ता ने स्टाइल किया है एंड आई होप आने वाले दिनों में फिर करेंगे, बिकॉज आई लव व्हाट आई एम वेयरिंग। डज अ वाइफ नॉट गिव इनपुट इन एरी एरिया? आपकी हो गई शादी? नहीं हुई ना, इसलिए ऐसे सवाल पूछ रहे हो आप। वाइफ्स आर इन्वॉल्व इन एवरीथिंग। आई थिंक वी आर वी आर पार्टनर्स इन लाइफ and we advise each other on everything.
And what do you think are the 5 things every man should have in his closet?
Every man should have in his closet is his appropriate fragrance. He should have lots of amazing shoes. I can't have 5. How can a man have 5 things in his closet? I think women have been spoiled enough. Men need to have 100 things in their closet. And there's not, there's never an essential. I think an essential is very personal. I would just ask all men to be...
Find your own wardrobe.
Find your own wardrobe, exactly.
Don't share it with your wife.
Find your own personality,
no
find your own self, be more eager, go out there. There are lots of options out there. Try out new things. Do not follow trends. Just find your own personality out there. I think the biggest essential is your own personality in your wardrobe.
That's perfect. That's so well said. तो आपको क्या लगा, हवा में करें कि धरती के नीचे? जैसे करते हैं प्रमोशन वैसे ही करेंगे यार। जी मैं क्यों बताऊं? आप दीपिका से पूछिए। कौन सी फिल्म? जी मैं रोशनी नाम की कोई फिल्म नहीं कर रहा हूँ, उसका नाम बदल गया है। उसका नाम है बत्ती गुल मीटर चालू। हाँ, सो दैट्स द नेम ऑफ द फिल्म। उसमें अभी तक हीरोइन डिफाइन नहीं हुई हैं, सो आई डोंट रियली वांट टू कमेंट ऑन इट। जब फाइनलाइज कोई होंगी तो मैं ज़रूर आपको बताऊंगा।
शाहिद, व्हाट इज वन प्रेशियस थिंग इन योर वार्डरोब दैट यू कांट डू विदाउट?
What's precious in my wardrobe is actually my sculpt wear, because I'm very proud of the line and it's something that I like to wear all the time. So sculpt.
One of your films completes 10 years. One of your major, Jab We Met. How does it? You remember the days of the Jab We Met and now?
I can never forget the first time Imtiaz walked in with his curly hair and his, that typical walk that he has, and he sat down and he pushed his hair back and he started narrating the film. And I fell in love with the script. And as the film got shot, I fell in love with him as a filmmaker. मुझे पता नहीं था, वो नए थे तो मुझे बिल्कुल आइडिया नहीं था कि वो इतने दिग्गज फिल्म मेकर बनेंगे। बट आई थिंक हर इंसान कहीं ना कहीं शुरुआत करता है, एंड इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट टू रिकग्नाइज, सपोर्ट, प्रमोट पीपल हु आर टैलेंटेड। मुझे भी ऐसी शुरुआत मिली थी, एंड आई थिंक ही इज़ गिवन मी अ मेमोरेबल जेम। आई थिंक आई विल नेवर फॉरगेट जब वी मेट एज अ फिल्म। वो मेरे करियर का हिस्सा हमेशा रहेगी। सो आई एम सो प्राउड दैट 10 साल बाद आपको याद है ये फिल्म और आज भी लोग उसके बारे में बात करते हैं। So it's very special. It's
Yeah, I've
always
seen
been.
it on TV a couple of times.
Yes.
You can. It's a repeat watch film. You can watch it again and again. It has that lightness about it.
बाहर फिल्म है वो
जी.
हाँ, सदाबहार film.
Was Vivaah completed 11 years. It released on 10th.
और यार अब तो मेरी पूरी फिल्मोग्राफी में घुस रहा है. बट 11 साल स्पेशल ओकेजन होता है. लास्ट ईयर पूछना था तेरे को मुझे जब 10 साल पूरे होते.
But sir, it actually happens to be the last Silver Jubilee film in India. It ran from 10th November 2006 to 20th July 2007.
Which one?
It's Vivaah.
In Raj Mandir.
Directed by Suraj Bharjatya. Yes.
It ran for 32 weeks. So
Yes.
how does it feel to be the last Silver Jubilee actor in the country?
Old. Am I supposed to say old? No, but it was a very special film. Suraj Bharjatya is a phenomenal filmmaker and I hope वो और फिल्में बनाएं. वो बहुत कम फिल्में बनाते हैं और उनकी फिल्मों की जो मार्केट है, जो हिंदुस्तान की कोर ऑडियंस है, जो हमारे छोटे शहरों में और जो उस तरह की ऑडियंस है जो बहुत हिंदुस्तानी है, वो जिस तरह से फिल्में बनाते हैं वो कोई और नहीं बना सकता और उनको कोई और उनसे बेहतर रिप्रेजेंट नहीं कर सकता.
Shahid, how many pair of shoes do you have? How many pair of shoes do you have, Shahid?
237. ऐसे याद थोड़ी होगा. I used to have 2 wardrobes full of shoes and now I have half because my wife has taken over the rest.
And what are you wearing tonight?
I am wearing the one and only Gaurav Gupta.
So
These have been,
these shoes have a little
stars
story.
and constellations.
Yes, stars and constellations.
But what's your story?
No, you know the story. It's our own story.
शायद एक आखिरी सवाल कि आपके भाई का ईशान जी का भी डेब्यू
जी
होने वाला है.
जी.
कुछ टिप्स देते हैं आप?
नहीं, मैं उनसे लेता हूँ सर.
विश करना चाहेंगे आपकी रीमेक?
उनकी फिल्म ईशान की फिल्म बियॉन्ड द क्लाउड्स, इट वाज शोन एट द लंडन फिल्म फेस्टिवल. माजिद मजीदी साहब डायरेक्ट कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक इट विल कम आउट इन February. दैट्स व्हाट ही टोल्ड मी. एंड आई हैव ऑल्सो नॉट सीन द फिल्म बिकॉज अब तक यहाँ पर उन्होंने स्क्रीनिंग्स रखी नहीं है. आई एम वेरी कीन टू सी द फिल्म. आई एम वेरी प्राउड ऑफ हिम. And at the same time, I will always give him the advice that I feel anybody who's starting should get, that eventually he has to earn his respect and his place with the work that he does. And I think those basics are strong in him, and I am sure he's going to do very, very well.
शायद बहुत ही आपने मतलब पेशेंस और संयम के साथ जवाब दिए. आगे भी ऐसे देते रहें. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
आपके साथ संयम के बिना जवाब हो ही नहीं सकता सर. तो मैं आपको देखते ही संयम लेके ही आता हूँ अपने साथ.
मुझे I think I need some संयम.
Today काट दिए मैंने. You need some संयम. चाहिए, मैं आपको संयम से मिला दूँ. Okay.
शायद जाने से पहले जो आपके दर्शक हैं उनको फिल्म के लिए और जो कुछ नाखुश हैं जिनके मन में उथल पुथल मची है, जो उथल पुथल क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए कोई मैसेज?
फिल्म देखें. फिल्म देखने के बाद डिसाइड करें. We've tried to keep everybody's feelings and interests in mind. Tried to make the best film that we can make, and we just want people to come and see the film and then decide whatever they feel, and we will respect that. But people should see the film.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shahid.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Ending the show, just one line saying hi, I'm Shahid Kapoor.
Center. सेंटर सेंटर
साकिब भाई यहाँ पे, साकिब भाई, साकिब सेंटर में, साकिब भाई यहाँ पे सेंटर में ऊपर, साकिब भाई यहाँ पे, साकिब भाई यो थैंक यू. डबल सर स्ट्रेट सर है यहाँ पे. आगे राइट प्लीज सर. स्ट्रेट डबल सर एक स्ट्रेट, डबल सर वन स्ट्रेट. ये राइट अगेन मैम, ये राइट साइड.
थोड़ा सा शिफ्ट हो जाओ
इधर या लुक किया स्ट्रेट. थैंक यू. या
सर उसमें भी लेंगे ना, अभी भी कपड़े।
दम देते हो क्या? मैम स्ट्रेट, मैम स्ट्रेट, हम लोग on your right, excuse me, straight, you're straight, excuse me, ma'am here, look here, left, right side, one more here, एक तो आवाज नहीं देख बराबर, straight, ma'am here, straight please, straight, महाराष्ट्र straight, thank you. तू नीचे बैठ, अरे नीचे बैठो अभी। दीपिका जी राइट में, दीपिका जी ये राइट में, राइट में, मैम ये राइट साइड, मैम ये राइट, दीपिका जी इकडे राइट ला, दीपिका राइट 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 राइट, दीपिका या, दीपिका राइट में, दीपिका या दीपिका राइट, दीपिका दीपिका राइट, दीपिका थोड़ा सीट लो, दीपिका दीपिका इकडे मध्ये आहे ना, दीपिका आडो आडो, मॅडम इकडे समोर, मॅम दीपिका लेफ्ट लेफ्ट लेफ्ट, दीपिका लेफ्ट, मॅम लेफ्ट साइड, मॅम लेफ्ट साइड ऊपर, लेफ्ट साइड ऊपर, दीपिका मॅम, दीपिका राइट, एकदम सामने यहाँ पे थैंक यू। और एक बार मानो बैठ जा भाई।
How do you feel to be at the third edition of It's amazing. I think it's always fun to be at fashion events, especially something that's put together by GQ, because it's always elegantly put together. And it's always fun. And who's your makeup designer?
Yeah.
Out of that, yes. I mean, they're all friends. They're all friends and they're all talented. And what are you wearing tonight? Which designer? None of the above. This is Sabya. यही कोई हम भी बहुत खुश हैं कि आपको सब इतना पसंद आया, इतना अच्छा लगा। और ये मेरा सबसे फेवरेट गाना है और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि सबको गाना इतना अच्छा लगा, चाहे वो केमिस्ट्री हो, विजुअलाइजेशन हो, जो मोमेंट्स है इस गाने के अंदर। आई थिंक
अभी भी फिल्म को लेकर बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम की जा रही है, कुछ कम्युनिटी से ऐसे लोग कुछ कहना चाहेंगे
Can you tell us what is your style quotient? Less or more? Interesting. I think less but not really. I think less but
Deepika, good evening.
How are you?
Many congratulations for the film and
You like the song?
and the look.
You wish you were in it?
पूरी दुनिया आपके सम्मोहित हो गई है आपके लुक को देखकर।
Thank you.
And Om Shanti Om completes 10 years. From there to here, क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप?
It's been an incredible journey. In fact, I was with Farah the day we celebrated 10 years, and it was absolutely ironic that we were together because it was a last-minute plan and it just kind of fell into place. But somewhere I also feel like it's a sign. You know, I'm spending a lot of time with her after a very long time, and it was great catching up with her. And it doesn't feel like I've been here 10 years. It just feels like, you know, it just feels to give and so much more to do. And I feel like this is just the beginning.
Ma'am, 3 don'ts while dressing yourself up.
Don't be uncomfortable. Don't do too many things. Don't put together too many elements. And don't not smile.
दीपिका, जब ऐसी फिल्म बनती है पद्मावती को लेकर लोग काफ़ी एक्साइटेड हैं, लेकिन कुछ चीज़ों की वजह से बार बार चीज़ें आती रहती हैं और ये भी खबर आती है गुजरात में नहीं रिलीज़ होगी, बहुत सारी इलेक्शन की वजह से बहुत सारी चीज़ें हो रही हैं। तो ऐसे में एज अ एक्ट्रेस, क्योंकि आपकी फिल्म है, संजय लीला बंसाली ने चीज़ें भी क्लियर की, उन्होंने वीडियो भी डाला, उसके बावजूद भी चीज़ें हो रही हैं, तो उसके बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी? क्या आई मीन लोगों को क्या कहना चाहेंगी? फिल्म वैसी नहीं है, उसके बावजूद जो उसके मिथ जो चीज़ें आ रही है कि नहीं ऐसे होने वाले, इसकी वजह से विरोध हो रहा है, गलत फिल्में बन रही हैं, जो
कुछ नहीं कहेंगे।
दीपिका, चलिए अपने फैंस को जो इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं और बाकी लोगों को कोई मैसेज देना चाहेंगी अपनी फिल्म को लेके? कोई भी
नहीं, एक्चुअली मैं यही कहूँगी कि जो प्यार हम सबको मिल रहा है, और चाहे वो पोस्टर्स के लिए हो या ट्रेलर के लिए हो या गाने के लिए हो, आई थिंक वी आर ऑल very excited. I think we're very overwhelmed by the response, and we can't wait to share this film with everyone. It's been an incredible journey, and I think we're literally counting the days. We can't wait for the film to release, and we can't wait to share this experience with all of you.
आप जाएं उससे पहले everyone wants the child inside them to live forever. It's Children's Day is also nearby. अभी भी आप में वो बच्चा है?
मेरे बच्चे हैं?
नहीं मैं वो नहीं कह रहा, मैं मतलब like the child inside you.
Absolutely, and I think we should all always try and keep that alive. I think that's the best part. I think yes, I think with society,
with growing up, we tend to sort of lose that sometimes. But I think it's important to try and retain that as much as possible.
And Deepika, last question, what is your style advice for 2018?
Be yourself.
Thank you.
Lots of love, and it's always fun to be associated with GQ because everything that you guys do is classy, it's elegant, but it's also fun.
दीपिका जी एक फोटो यहाँ पे